Back, guys. I'm going to be making today some lamb in the slow cooker, and this is going to be a curry style lamb that we're just going to prep this morning, and we're going to leave it in the crock pot for 6 to 8 hours on high, go to work and come back, and then our lamb will be ready to serve. This is a really practical tool for anybody that works during the day. You can leave your stuff cut up overnight, the night before, and then just in the morning put it all together, put it in the crock pot, and you can have dinner ready when you get home, and it's perfectly tender, and it always comes out really, really good. So basically what I have here is some spices. I have some curry. You guys know I always use sriracha for extra spice. I have some sesame oil that we'll be using for sauteing. I have 2 red chili peppers, 1 onion, some cinnamon, turmeric, some tomato paste, and some chili flakes. And I have here some cayenne pepper and cumin. Now, if you don't like too much heat, you can leave out the cayenne pepper and the cumin. Not the cumin. You can leave out the cayenne pepper and the crushed red pepper flakes and the sriracha. These chili peppers are not really too hot, unless you're really, really sensitive to heat. Then you can leave them out too. But all of those hot spices will give an extra dimension and flavor to the dish, which will make it pretty fiery but really, really delicious at the same time. So basically what I have here is a lamb leg, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut this up into good sized cubes, and then we're going to go off and saute it, and I'll show you guys those steps. One ingredient that I forgot to mention, guys, was white cooking wine. We'll be using a little bit of that in the recipe too. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our boneless lamb leg and we're going to cut it up into cubes. Good sized pieces, about 1.5 to 2 inches. Doesn't have to be fancy. This is all going to be really, really tender. That's the big advantage of the slow cooker. You just leave it and it just cooks for you. You guys don't have to use lamb leg. You can also use like cheaper cuts like shoulder or anything else that you find, because the advantage of the slow cooker is that you can take any cheap cut of meat and make it very, very tender. So what we have here is about 3 pounds of lamb, and the next step we're going to take is we're going to cut up our onion and chili. Just going to dice these up. Nothing special. Chili, which is going to cut it in wheels. You guys can cut them down the middle and take out the seeds if you want less heat, because most of the heat of chili peppers is in the veins on the inside and also the seeds. Okay guys, so the next step is I'm going to get about a tablespoon of sesame oil into our wok, and I'm just going to drop the lamb in there, just sear it off. And at this point, we're just kind of like raising the lamb to lock in some of the flavor, so we're not boiling the meat in the crock pot. We're going to deglaze the bottom of that pan when we cook the lamb. We're going to add a little bit more of sesame oil. Throw our veggies in. And I'm going to add some ginger that I'm going to grate on here. Got about a little bit over a tablespoon of ginger. I'm just going to grate it over. So basically I just added another 2 chopped cloves of garlic to the seasoning mix, and some white cooking wine just to deglaze the bottom of the pan to get all of that lamb fat and flavoring that is stuck to the bottom of the pan. Then we're just going to remove that, and that's all going to go in our crock pot for extra flavor. Basically going to now put our meat back in just to mix it all together, and we're going to add our tomato sauce and some other ingredients. I like to mix everything in a pan before putting it all together in a crock pot, because I feel like I cover more surface and the seasonings get more in all the meat rather than just in the broth. So now here we're going to add about a half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. The star attraction of this dish, which is curry powder, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of curry. And curry is just a mixture of different seasonings together. And add a little bit of cumin, about a teaspoon. A bit of chili flakes, crushed red pepper. If you don't want too much heat, then don't add it. Like I said, about a teaspoon of turmeric. Now we're going to add about a half a can of tomato sauce. Once all of these flavors married together in your pan for a few minutes, then we're going to put all of this inside the crock pot. So basically I just remove my crock pot, take that, and of course I forgot to add salt. It's going to get about 1 teaspoon of salt. None of the spices I added have salt in them, so you want to make sure that you salt it, or you guys can use less and then salt it to taste. Okay guys, so I just got home from work and my curry is ready, the lamb curry, and I can tell you guys I already tasted this, and this stuff is amazing. The fusion of the flavors, it's actually pretty spicy. Those red chili peppers are quite a bit hotter than I thought, but it is amazing. It tastes so good. I love it. So basically, the meat is like falling apart. It's so tender and juicy. And you could serve this over rice, or with a side of avocado. You could do over some cauliflower mash, depending on what kind of diet you're doing. You can pair it with different things. In my case, I'm going to put some shredded cheese over it, but I want to show you guys how tender this meat is. You don't even need a knife. I mean, this stuff just falls apart. You can cut it with a spoon. It's amazing. So basically, what I'm going to do is just take some shredded cheese and shred it over it and just let it melt. And I'm going to have it kind of like a chili type of sauce. But like I said, you guys can put it over rice, you can put it over zucchini noodles, you can pair it up with cauliflower mash, whatever you like. And I'm just basically gonna eat it like this, kind of like a chili. So there you have it, guys. There's your slow cooked lamb curry. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe and share so we can continue to grow the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.